Alright, in this video we are going to be using Elo's hammer. I'm not using like a Roku or Blackleg. I'm using a 2SS fighting style, but we're not going to use 2SS, so we won't have GPO. I would say it so we can more accurately rate the weapon and talk about the weapon, but to be honest, I'm just too lazy to go to first C and switch fighting styles, to be completely honest. But build is the same as we've been using, that high sword mastery, 85 and double fruit, because we are going to use Zushi for it. Just for pretty much pull, to be honest, because we're going to need it to get M1s off. And I'm going to talk about why this weapon kind of sucks or needs to be buffed, which hopefully it will be because of some things coming in update 4.5, which we'll get into later. But yeah, I guess let's not waste any time and also I want to say the skills for this weapon are actually pretty good. It's mainly just everything else that sucks. But yeah, let's not waste any time and get straight into the matches, I guess. Alright, the first thing I want to say about this weapon, let's see if I can show it off. Let's see if I'm going to pull off. Is if you look at the M1 scaling. Now, you know how much I have in the actual fruit, in the weapon. So you should know that that is not very good, like, at all. It's doing, what was that, 30 something in M1? I wasn't actually paying that much attention. I just saw 30 and was like, that sucks. 34, not even a high 30. That's horrible. That's so bad. Like, considering the fact that its base damage isn't even that low. Like, it is a low base damage, but it's not that low, like, at all. I don't know why the weapon's damage scales so badly. And another thing I'm sure you've noticed, and everyone's always known, is just look at how slow the M1s are. So what's the point of using a weapon that has slow M1s and has like a horrible base damage? Pretty much none. And I feel like the cooldowns are a bit longer than I thought with Pounding Festival specifically. Like, is that guy doing 67? Why am I just now processing that? Is that dude doing 67 in M1? Hold on, I'm gonna let him M1 me. That's insane! That's double mine! And I'm sure he only has like 200 more skill points than me. I'm positive. If that. Like, that's so crazy. Now, I will say that the skills do mark up well, so I'll take that. Like, that's not bad. Oh my god, I shouldn't have let him get an M1 combo off on me, because now he's gonna kill me. Because he does so much in M1. Oh my god. Yeah, the Pounding Festival and skills get boosted damage, so that's good. And that's about the only incentive anyone ever has for using this weapon, is the skills. Because the skills are actually, like, half decent. They're not half decent, they're actually pretty good. Helo Smash is a good guard break with Hyper Armor, and Pounding Festival is a good grab type move. It deals decent damage. But with these new Update 4 weapons, it's not even that good, so it having that low of a M1 damage is stupid. Yeah, but even though the skills were actually like really good for Update 3 standards, and Update 4 standards, they're just alright, to be honest. Like, they're nothing super insane. That one's actually really good. That damage scales really well for that skill, actually. I can understand why the cooldown's so long. That's a good amount of damage, but it's still like, I don't feel like it's enough to make the weapon good. Like, look at these M1s, man. And the only reason I'm winning right now is I'm not fighting the best of people. I'm gonna be honest. If I was fighting like someone who's like really good, I definitely would not be winning. But this weapon it's not viable for a majority of fruits. You know what I'm saying? I think the only super viable way of using it, without like using some weird cool combo that would probably work better with a different weapon, to be honest with you, is Tori, because you're not using it for hold on, let me just get a screenshot of this guy while I explain. You're using it not for its M1s, but for its skills. So its skills are good. They're not the best in the game. They're good, though. We can agree they're good. And its damage and its M1s in general, they're just horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Like, Bell's is better M1s. I think, like, its damage is higher, its speed is higher, its range is shorter, but that's a worth it trade at that point. Okay, we're getting messed up a little bit. Oh my god, bro. I was blocking. I should have held that out. Alright, we're just gonna combo extend with pull. There we go. There we go. Okay, to be honest, that grip animation is cool. Cool, so cool. I'm not even gonna lie. The grip animation is pretty dope. But yeah. Okay, let's see. So yeah, pretty much moral of what I'm trying to say. The point of what I'm trying to say is that. Oh wait, hold on. Pounding pestle. Yep. Is Elo's hammer? His M1s need a buff. That's kind of the point. That's the thing I'm trying to get across, because its M1s suck. And I don't know why they suck, but they just do. I mean, well, I do know why they suck, but I don't know why they made them suck. I feel like they're so incredibly below every other weapon in just M1s. Like, you gave it slow M1 speed and, like, the worst damage scaling for any weapon ever. Why? Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this weapon has the lowest. Like, if you were to put 1,000 skill points into sword and then use any weapon, this damage would be the worst. I'm pretty sure. Unless there's something else that I don't know about. But I'm pretty positive that Elo's hammer's damage output is, for M1s that is the worst. And obviously it's slow, which just, like, doesn't make any sense. And now I'm just repeating myself because I don't know what else to say. But even then, it's not incredibly bad. Like, it's like I'm making it work a little. So, oh, I thought I died off that, but whatever. I'm making it work a little. You know, it's not like incredibly bad. I'm just saying, like, if this weapon, it's weird that for an event weapon and a weapon that I felt was fairly usable before, just with the new meta of M1s, it's not usable anymore. And the reason I said at the start of the video that it might be fixed with some things added to 1.4.5 is, if you don't know, they're changing weapon scaling and how it works. So faster swinging weapons will have lower damage caps. They'll have about damage caps of like 30 something per M1. So things like Crab Cutlass, Trident, Candy Cane, their damage caps will be 30. And I'm assuming things like Great Sword will probably cap around 40 to 50, which is way more balanced. Because those fast, like, you had no incentive for using a slow swinging weapon unless it was what's it called? Unless it was Kraken Greatsword, because its skills were like super good. But yeah, I do like that, and hopefully they will increase the damage cap on Elo's hammer along with that in update 4.5. All right, let's see. Got a Crab Cutlass user. Hopefully he doesn't do 1,000,001 damage. He's a Goro user. Okay, we went for that PB, but the timing was a bit off. We'll get a Pounding Festival, and we'll hold out Elo Smash, get that off, pull him back. Ooh, man, that's good. He does not have that much HP. He has it all in Sword and Devil Fruit. Rookie mistake, bro. He's a powerhouse. A glass cannon, if you will. Yeah, he barely has 1,000, definitely. Oh, that wasn't a perfect block. Also, I don't think he has much in Sword, actually. Yeah, he's doing the same amount. He's doing the same amount in M1 per me, but Crab Cutlass' scaling is way better. And that's so stupid. And I still dodged it. Yeah. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling. That's really dumb. I'm not gonna lie, I was stuck. That's so annoying. We'll drop a meteor. That should finish him, right? Yep. Organize inventory, pop hockey. Yeah, he definitely has not much. He does not have much HP, but that's okay. Oh my god, this is so annoying. And he doesn't have animations. Like, I couldn't tell what he was doing when he hovered in the air. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm such a disadvantage because he's like using Crab Cutlass is the best sword, and I'm using literally the worst one. And oh my god, man, what am I supposed to do? He has me at an M1 advantage no matter what. I couldn't touch him. I genuinely cannot touch him. Oh, is he not gonna grip me? Okay, whatever. Yeah. Hate Elo's hammer. I'm not gonna lie, I hate Elo's hammer. Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit heated last match. But that's okay. That's okay. Am I in a vid? Yes, you are. Look at you. All happy. There we go. I mean, the weapon isn't, like, horrible, alright? And I don't hate it. I was a bit angry. Thought about it a little more in between matches. Because, like, you can still pull off stuff like that. But it was just, like, I was at such an M1 disadvantage fighting someone with Crab Cutlass. It was insane. Oh, I thought I could turn around fast enough and go for M1s. Oh, okay. What are you doing, bro? Why would you start flying? Yeah, it's just... If you're outmatched by M1s with Elo's hammer, like, even... Let's say that there are two people who are both roughly equal in M1s, right? You're not going to be roughly equal anymore if one of them is using Elo's hammer. I'm not going to lie. Because Elo's hammer puts you at that much of a disadvantage when it comes to M1s. If you're using it strictly for the first M1, and, like, you're going to, like, switch to a different thing, like how them Tor users do it, then that's cool. You can do that. It's not that bad. I tried to PB and messed it up. Oh, does he have a pull? Yes, he does. Oh, I thought I could go for a pounding festival. There we go. Okay. Whatever, just guard it, I guess. But yeah, all I'm saying is I would be doing way better right now if I wasn't using Elo's hammer. I will say one thing. Pounding festival does really good damage. Too bad the cooldown's a bit long. That's about the best thing about it. Alright, final match. That means final impressions. So if I had to rate the weapon on a scale of 1 to 10, I don't know. I think I'd have to think about it a little bit more. Maybe don't take this rating too accurately, but bro, what are these M1s? What the maybe like a 5. Like, its skills are good, but its M1s are just so bad. Actually, maybe a 4. Like, in comparison to all the other weapons, maybe a 4. In general, maybe like a 5. Yeah, something like that. Somewhere between like a 4. I could see if someone really liked the skills, they could give it a 6, but nah, not me. Yeah, somewhere between probably like a 4 and a 4 at the lowest, 6 at the highest is what I would give it. Give it a little bit of leeway, but for me, probably like a 4. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, though, but yeah, the weapon isn't like bad, but it definitely like shouldn't really use it unless you're doing some sort of super specific build / combo type deal. Because in every other circumstance, it's kind of iffy. It's hard to use. Its M1s are just horrendous, especially when the meta is M1s right now. Its M1s just aren't good. They're less than not good. They're bad. Like, they're horrible M1s. Slow, low damage. I've been through them so many times, so I'm not gonna drag on about it longer. But yeah, those are my final impressions. Hopefully, it does get buffed. Hopefully, they change that, because it really has no business being that bad. Well, the M1s, that is. Again, I do like Pounding Festival. It does a good amount of damage, like really good. And I like that a lot. And, you know, it's a nice grab. Has that up knockback. Or that. Would you call it knockback if it knocks him up? I don't know. But, yeah. Those are my final impressions. Now let's wrap up this match as fast as we can. Can I get a... I don't know why I did that gravity dominance, but I did it. Alright. Little Elo smash. Oh. We saucy with it. And then that dope grip animation that we don't get to see because the person reset. Okay, those are my final impressions. It's still an alright weapon. See you guys next time. Peace.